So you're sitting in your closet, screaming in your head because you lost your dog in the fenced-in area of the backyard. You don't know where your wife is, but she's at work and you have her number on speed dial. You're so goddamn confused. You don't know what the hell's going on. Your stomach's grumbling because you think you're gonna vomit, but you're just hungry. That usually means you need to go to the hospital when you see these things. When you're cleaning the closet that you're in, or when you clean every closet in the house, that's usually a good time to go or to take your medicine. We're talking about the hospital. When you should go to the hospital. When do you need to go to the hospital? What the hospital's like. When you need to go to the hospital is your own decision. It's your own. I hope that when the time comes, that you don't put your family, your friends, your children through everything I just said. Why would you want your loved ones to see the things that I just said? I've put my family through some shit being bipolar. They see enough. They don't need to see all of everything. So we're going to talk about going to the hospital. And it's going to be real. I never used to go to the hospital. Never liked to. Didn't think I needed to. I was bipolar, but I was going to take medicine for it. Never needed to go to the hospital. But I did. I really needed to go to the hospital. A lot. And I put a lot of people through a lot of shit because I didn't go to the hospital. I hurt a lot of people. I've lost a lot of people. Ruined a lot of relationships because I didn't go to the hospital. And you will. And I cannot stress enough that if you need to go, ever need to go, pick up the phone, call 911, call a hotline, call someone in your team, friend, wife. Go to the hospital, man. It's really not that bad. So let's talk about it. Hospitals. Well, the staff are all psych staff. Mental illness staff. That's what they work with every day. They're patient with you. They're understanding. They talk calmly. They don't yell at you. Because they know what you need. They know why you're there. They can understand. They see it every day. The doctors, most, very professional, very smart, educated, knowledgeable about medication. Most doctors in the hospital, they'll put you on different medication because, well, you're in the hospital and you need to go on medication because obviously your medication ain't doing the job right now. Unfortunately, most psych medications take 3 weeks to kick in and you're only at the hospital for 3 to 7 days. It kind of sucks. Because after 3 to 7 days, you have to go home for another 2 to 3 weeks waiting for that medication to kick in. So you got a little time out. You got a breather. Calm down, relax a little bit from the doctors, from the hospital. So now you just gotta wait for the meds to kick in. Sometimes you go back to the hospital 2 or 3 times before the meds kick in. Just because you're waiting. Psych meds suck like that. You feel like shit now, but those meds aren't gonna do nothing for a couple weeks. Unless you're on opiates or something. That's medication. Food. A lot of people ask me about food. Well, food tastes like shit. It's hospital food. What else do you think it is? It's hospital food. It's a psych hospital. It's a mental hospital. Unless you're paying those big bucks to go see those rich people down there that's making filet mignon in the back. Not all these hospitals. Now, is the food edible? Yes. Is the food decent? Yes. Do I eat it? Yes. I do. So you get hungry, you gotta eat it. But it's not bad. TV, you have a lot of freedom. But they have a lot of control. The reason I say that is because Monday through Friday, you have a strict schedule. Now, with the schedule, you, as a patient, do not have to follow any of this. However, there are 2 reasons that I suggest that you should. One is because that the doctors look at these things. They see if you're going to the classes. They see if you're taking your medication. They're following everything you do, even when they're not looking. 2, you're going to learn things. You're going to learn coping skills, tools to deal with your anxiety. If they teach 10 coping tools, you learn 1. That's 1 that you can use when you're flipping the fuck out, when you're going bipolar, when you're hypo, when you're manic, when you're depressed, when you're mania, when your anxiety, when you're... I can go on and on and on. You know I can. So, you don't have to go to these, but I definitely say that you will. I don't know if you can see this. From 9 to 10, they'll have it open. Sometimes they'll have like little stretching things off to the corner. You can go do yoga. You can stretch. You can relax. It's cool. From 10 to 11, they have relax time, TV time. You can go in your room. You can take a nap. You can watch some TV. You can play a board game. A lot of people play cards. All right, from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, we're going to have an anxiety class. And we're going to teach you what anxiety is. And we're going to teach you how to deal with anxiety. Medications for anxiety. Also, it's going to be an open discussion group for other people to talk about their anxiety tools. What do they use? From 12 to 1:30, you have lunch. And that great food that I told you about. 1:30 to 2 o'clock. See, that's my nap time. I don't really know what goes on then. I always take a nap. From 2 to 3, coping skills. I'm definitely going to go to that class because I want to know some. I want to know how to help prevent my wife from punching me in the face for being bipolar. You know, there's things that you can actually learn. She won't really hit me in the face with her fist. So, 5 to 6, you got dinner. 6 to 9 o'clock, you got TV time, game time, talk time, TV, stuff like that. Phones. You can make phone calls on the weekends from 6 to 9, or any of your relaxed times. You can make phone calls. Any classroom times, no phone calls. They shut the phones off. 9 o'clock, they give you the meds. So, entertainment, you can pretty much watch whatever you want. There's lots of games. Classes, I talked to you about. Now, the rooms, when you go to bed. There's 2 person to a room. A lot of people don't like that. I do. I have a mental illness, and that's why I'm in a mental hospital. So when my thoughts are going so fast through my head that I can't even grasp one to concentrate on that one thought because there's so many so fast. And all I want to do is smash my face against that brick wall to knock myself out, to slow down the thoughts slow enough to understand one. I want a roommate so he can go get the nurse when I smack my head against the wall. Shit like that does happen. So, it's always good. I like to have 2 people. Showers, bathrooms, really nice. They clean them every day. They're really nice, clean. I would definitely recommend shower shoes in the other video. So, everything, I don't understand why people are so scared to go to the hospitals. You know, they bitch about getting a divorce that your wife left you because you're bipolar. Well, how many times did you go to the hospital? None. So you put your wife through all that shit? Yep. So we'll go personal. Last year, found out I had cancer. It's in recession. In about June, I started going hypo and mania. Got really elevated. And then I went straight balls to the wall manic for 5 months. Blacked out for 2 months. Don't remember any of it. It was really gnarly. I refused to go to the hospital. But I didn't refuse because I was being an asshole. I refused because I was confused. Because I was manic. Because I was sick. So there's a line there. When to go. I should have went when I first saw it, but I didn't. So for about 5 months, I put my wife through a major manic episode. And then I went hypomania, for 2 months after that. 7 months. I had 2 months off. I went hypo for another 2 months, and I just got off of it. It's January 4th, and I haven't been manic at all. So, new year. So the point of that is I put my wife through a lot of shit that I shouldn't have because I should have went to the hospital. I know better. I've been in the hospital so many damn times. I should have known better. So think of that the next time you go manic, the next time you go hypo, next time you have concerns. This damn chair is freaking me out. Go. Don't be scared. Just go. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, if you have anything, leave them. Like I said in all my other ones, that I do not mean to offend everybody. I apologize if I have offended anybody. And please leave nice comments. No screaming at me, you bipolar fuckers. Have a nice day. See you later.